The aftermath of Russia's latest attack with missiles and drones targeting 9 regions in Ukraine, killing at least 3, injuring dozens more, intimidating civilians and destroying infrastructure, as President Zelensky wrote. But it comes as fears of where Putin may go next are ramping up. With MiG-31s like these flying over Estonia on Friday, Russian jets in their airspace for 12 minutes, an act described as unprecedentedly brazen by Estonia's top diplomat and deliberately provocative by others.
He's also testing the population, and that's the big thing that's going on at the moment. A lot of this is not about testing the military. He knows the military capabilities and he knows the response that's going to happen. But it's how are the population going to be impacted by this? How is this going to destabilize the internal politics and the willingness to resist?
In a statement, the Russian Ministry of Defense denied it, saying the flight was conducted in strict accordance with the international rules for the use of airspace. The Russian aircraft did not deviate from the agreed air route and did not violate Estonian airspace. An explanation from Putin that has been deemed unacceptable.
NATO air policing was doing a good job, and also they were signaling to the Russian pilots that they should change their course. And so far, there was no reaction from the Russian pilots. So we can say that at least some of the flight path was intentional, and they must have known that they were in Estonian airspace.
One former NATO insider says still not enough to provoke a significant military response.
It will take something quite dramatic to cross that red line. And obviously, there are many scenarios. The basic one is a direct attack by a Russian force on NATO territories, both civilians or NATO forces. But Putin is quite expert at staying way below that threshold. And like I mentioned, teasing us, creating scenarios that are confusing or that are crossing some red lines, but not the thick red lines.
It's not the first time Russia's provoked their neighbours recently. On the 9th of September, Russian drones entered Poland for the first time since the invasion of Ukraine in 2022. In Romania, on the 14th of September, fighter jets were scrambled after a Russian drone breached the airspace. And the appearance of fighter jets over Estonia on Friday made it the third incident in recent weeks. There have been signs of support for those who share a border with Russia. French fighter jets deployed over Poland last weekend. Joint forces training in Estonia, less than 100 miles from Russian territory. But Estonia is now demanding urgent consultation with other NATO members under Article 4 in a quest for reassurance. A lot, of course, still hanging on America's response.
What's your take in general?
Well, I don't love it. I don't love it when that happens. It could be big trouble.
The extent of Russian aggression is all too clear. Ukraine feeling its force as their European partners increase their own deliberate signs of support. Rhiannon Mills, Sky News.